On a cold morning in June of 1982, Hans Messmer, Hans Küng, Karl Signer and I were on the way to the final of the cowbell competition in Kaponga, where the Taranaki, Hamilton and Wellington Swiss clubs were competing against each other.
Aber so viel Filme kommt's morgen an.
All four of us were happy to get that break away from our busy lives in the capital, and we enjoyed a lot of good stories on the long way to Taranaki. After a short stopover for breakfast, we continued on our 3-hour journey to Kaponga, where we arrived just before lunchtime. The very impressive clubhouse stands on a piece of land donated by Mr. Len Chamberlain, whose so very English-sounding name derives from Chümperli, an old family name from central Switzerland. After a very good lunch that was dished up by the ladies of the local Swiss club, we first competed in Skittle before the president, Rudi Dudley, had his welcome speech for the competing teams. It's always nice to see old faces, people we had not seen for some time, and we took our time to shake hands with many an old friend. Rudi Dudley very speedily delivered the AGM of the Swiss Society, and before long we were back in action playing cards or skittle. Later, young and old danced to the tune of a local band, and it was very late at night before everyone has left for home. My 3 companions and I were billeted at Charlie Schuler's for the night, and I must say that we very nearly froze to death that night. Even so, we were given lots of blankets and even electric ones there directly under the snow-covered Mount Taranaki. It was absolutely freezing, and we arrived all stiff and cold at the breakfast table the next morning. Never before tasted hot coffee so good as there in the cozy kitchen of the Schulers. And with the lovely breakfast that followed, it became a very cheerful morning that lasted far too long, since we had a very long journey back to Wellington ahead of us. All in all, it was a most enjoyable weekend. We didn't win the competition, but this didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. Did we laugh when Hans Küng's unfortunate story from when he was in the horse racing business and the poor performance of his racehorse told? Just listen in a little bit yourself.
Priceless. It's like the one who buys lottery thing with one number near the winner, you know, and he scratches his head for... Get that bull! You're worse than McIntyre. There's always something wrong with this thing, think? Oh, they're nervous.
It was nearly lunchtime when we finally packed up and left, but the laughter continued all the way to Wellington. We had a wonderful 2 days.